Hello and welcome to the Mompreneur Show. I am Alicia, your host, and I am so excited to have you here. I am really excited for today's show because I think it's going to be really valuable for a lot of people, and I think it's going to bring some freedom to a lot of people who are struggling with this really popular piece of business advice. So, we are going to dive in just a second, but first I want to remind you to make sure that you do all the things that you need to do to make sure that you continue seeing this. Subscribe, follow, ring the bells, give the hearts, do the thumbs up, drop the comments, all the things depending on what platform you're on, and let's go. All right. If you have been around the business world for a while, you have undoubtedly heard my fellow business coaches telling you to niche down. This is a common and well-played record in the business world, but there are conflicting signals as to how this should be executed. So let's take a deep dive into this today so that you can approach this super important piece of business advice and this task with confidence. In my coaching program, I teach that there are two ways to niche down, and you get to pick which one to do. Each one has its pros and cons, so you need to sit with this for a while. You need to play out both scenarios in your head and feel out which one is the best for you. So let's dive into the laser method versus the you are the niche method. First, the laser method. This is a great method if you have a singular purpose in your business and want to speak directly to that purpose and the audience for that. I use the laser method for my coaching business. I am a business coach for mompreneurs. I practice holistic business coaching, so we talk about the key areas that affect your business as a mompreneur, from your marriage to your children to your faith to your actual business. We focus on your business and how to build it, a proven process to taking you from I want to start a business to gaining clarity, all the way to running a successful online business. And we do this in a way that honors the other important aspects of who you are and the key players in your life. I know who my people are. I know what my mission is. I know my talking points, and I stay in those lanes. I sprinkle in who I am and my personality because people connect with people. So they need to hear your story and feel like they know you so that you can build those vital relationships. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. So you have to be you so that people can know, like, and trust you. But with that laser method, you know exactly who you're talking to, exactly what you want them to do, and it is one singular purpose. This is the method where you will narrow in on that one thing you do, and all of your content will support that. You will have a strong brand that you lean into, and you will stay in your lane. You will not share every aspect of your life. This isn't the place to keep an online diary of how you are spending your days. You keep the focus on your brand and you talk to a very specific avatar. The pros of this are that when you are laser focused, the algorithm can work for you. Your posts will all contain your keywords and phrases. Your mission will be clear and defined, and the algorithm will put your content in front of the right people, and it can make growing a business a lot easier in that respect. When people land on your page, it will be clear who you are and what you do. It will help them to see if they connect with you quickly and if you provide what they are looking for. The cons of this are that it can feel like a box for some people. You might be multi-passionate and feel deeply like you need to share from multiple buckets. Focusing on one thing can feel impersonal and like imprisonment. It can feel dispassionate because it cuts you off, who you are, off at the knees. And I get that. So let's look at the other way to niche down. This brings us to the you are the niche method. This is the slightly wild and crazy one. This one flies in the face of conventional thinking and breaks most of the rules. Some of you are loving it already, and you're like, I'm in. It breaks the rules. It's unconventional. I'm in. It's wild and crazy. That's me. I know you, and I love you. So I actually have 2 businesses, which I don't recommend for most people. I have an episode about multiple streams of income, and you should check it out. Don't jump out and start doing multiple things at once. Focus on one, and then when that one's thriving, decide if you have the capacity and desire to do another, or if you want to keep digging into the one. Disclaimer aside, in my other business, I practice the second method. My other business is a natural health and wellness page. I have a few products that I represent and promote, as well as sharing health and wellness knowledge that I have picked up. I have a few affiliates that I represent here. They are different focuses, and I get to share openly my passion for living a cleaner lifestyle, supporting my health and my family's health the best way that I can, my heart and passion for low toxin, pro-metabolic, reduce your stress so you can thrive, and cut the garbage out of your life. It all gets to spill out there. I share a lot more about our life, our adventures, and how we achieve these goals daily. It is a much bigger hodgepodge, but it's all tied together by a common thread of health and wellness. There doesn't have to be a strong common thread. I know another influencer who shares about makeup online. She also shares about her family, her personal struggles that led her to her makeup brand, and she also loves true crime. So she shares about that also. That last one is out in left field, but it's the thing that connected her to so many people and widened her audience, because other true crime loving women loved that about her and felt super connected to her. Her business took off in new ways when she shared that piece of who she is, because others were able to connect with that. Again, the common thread can be helpful for SEO purposes so that the algorithm knows how to work for you, but that doesn't mean there can't be some tangents. Jenna Kutcher shares that she shares on her social according to what she calls the JK5. Others feel like 5 is too many and they prefer 3, but the idea is that you identify the main buckets that mean a lot to you and share from them. They could be business, faith, family, travel, and true crime, or whatever you want to share about. At the end of the day, you become your brand. Your ability to show up authentically and with vulnerability will be important here. Sharing your story and your quirks will help you in this method. The pros of this: you aren't in a box. You get to share who you are and connect with people who love what you love. You can share your brand and your business as it ties into your life. If you have multiple businesses and brands that complement each other or have a similar audience, you can share about them in a shared space. The cons of this are that due to the diversity of topics, it will take the algorithm longer to discern what you do. It can be slower to grow because of this. It can be more confusing for people to decide if they connect with you, and it can take them longer to connect with you. Now, I say can on all of these because there are always exceptions to that. Either way, you can build a thriving business and have a thriving brand that is full of raving fans. You can build a super successful business either way. You just need to commit and start and be willing to show up messy. Quit starting over. Quit dragging your feet. Just go. Build the business of your dreams. Show up messy. Start doing one thing, move on to another. Try this for a while. If it's not working, try that. Just don't quit and don't give up. Keep going and keep taking steps forward until you find your magic formula, your magic sauce, and then do more of what works. Constantly be analyzing the data of what is resonating, what is not resonating, what's working. Is there a different way I can say it? Is there another message that I can do? Is there a different thing that I can put out? How can I serve my audience? How can I provide value and just keep moving forward? I feel like I'm watching Meet the Robinsons. Keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. You can do this. All right. Would you like some help along the way? I would love to have you come join my coaching program. I will show you our proven method for growing and committing, and I will commit to helping you along the way. We are building a community of women who are like-minded and passionate about growing a business that will leave a legacy for their family and make an impact in the kingdom. Are you in? Do you want to join us? At this time, we are conducting interviews. We'll be launching soon. So now is the perfect time to get in on the ground level of this. You will be one of our founding members, which will be such a cool thing to get to say as we grow and build together. If this is something that you just have to be a part of, then go to the link in the show notes to learn more. All right. With that, we wrap up another episode of the Mompreneur Show. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time.